But I love you as well.
I love you too. But you didn't like me at the start either, didn't you?
No, I loved you.
Did you?
For the start, aye. Aye, no, I think you're a prick.
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, coming to you from the G4 podcast studio, with part-time pundit and average actor Stephen Purden, and bringing a wealth of knowledge and questionable patter, it's our no-nonsense dafty Chris Toll. Completing our front three, it's the man himself, all the way from the tap end of Stevenson, it's Grado!
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots. It's a podcast. It's a football podcast. We're live here at the G4 Claim Studios in Wishaw. Say his name and he appears. I believe it. Tam Spraggins.
Tam Spraggins, come on.
Boab isn't here. He's on holiday. Living it up in Dubai.
He's having the time of his life, isn't he?
He sent us a clip that went viral. Very, very funny.
Yeah, very funny.
Did you find that funny?
I did find it funny, mate. I did.
What's funnier is he's getting absolutely destroyed for his flip-flops being too big for him.
Really?
Have you looked?
I've never noticed his flip-flops.
They look very, very big.
He must be wearing Nicholas.
Wait to see, hold on.
He must be wearing Leo's.
Where is it? I can't find it. But that was funny. If you've no saw it, go and see it. It's on the TikTok. He's looking for a Grado, but he's found a toe. Actually, the guy reminded me to see... Did you get who I was talking about? The guy he looks like for Eastbound and Down, Series 2.
Aye.
He's his double man.
That wee guy's class.
Aye, he is. He's his spit ding.
Spit ding.
He's look at that. He's flip flops. That's funny. Just funny seeing wee shell suit Bob's feet in it. Here's wee Bob's feet.
I think they look as if they fit him alright.
I just need to find a Grado because I found a soul.
Do you know?
It's a postcard and it's football postcard.
Yeah.
How cute is he?
I know.
He's cute, isn't he?
See, if I went over there, I'd dress like that.
Ah, you'd look good in that, wouldn't
Like
you?
I get done for cultural appropriation, but...
Aye, maybe. I don't know. But, do you know what I was going to say to you?
What?
It was funny, like, see, when I first started in Panto, it was like funny, like the first time that he took off his jogging trousers and like I saw his wee bum. You know that way I was just like, oh, that's Chef Bob's wee bum. Look at his wee bum.
See when you first started working with him, were you a bit starstruck?
I was put off, mate. I have to say, because it's weird. So went into River City the first day and I saw him and he was at the table. It was a lunch table and he obviously had all the crowd and I thought, he runs this show, doesn't he?
Oh.
Right, and I'm like, I bet he doesn't like me. I was very intimidated by him. Very intimidated by him. You know that way I get. I turn it on when I've introduced myself to somebody, so I was getting all that. How you doing, my man? I'm fucking Chelsea Bull watching for years, and I think I could tell right away I was doing his boxing. And the very first scene that I ever done with him, it was one of the ones where I was just about to roll, and I asked him what he had for his dinner. He was like, he's going to be fucked with me. But he grew a liking to me when you end up doing pantomime. You're with him morning and at night, and now I consider him one of my great friends, as do you two.
I do. I love him.
No, but I love you as well.
I love you too. But you didn't like me at the start either, didn't you?
No, I loved you.
Did you?
For the start, aye. Aye, no, I think you're a prick.
All right.
At the start, I thought you were brand new, brilliant. Then you get to see the kind of evil side of you and stuff like that. As I say, which rears its ugly head.
After we
now
done
and
our
again.
first one.
What?
After we done our first one.
After our first one.
Aye, that's right. So, what's been
Stop talking
happening,
about
man?
your dark web murder spree. You're going to get caught.
Remember when I took you on a ride along that time?
No, because what do you call that? Guilt by Hingway?
Guilt by association.
I know guilt by association. There's a word for it. What's the word when you get caught with a police?
You are an accessory.
Accessory to whatever murder, aye.
Accessory after the
keep
fact.
me out it, man.
Right, okay. I mean, I was kidding on about it. I was kidding on about that one.
Anyway, man, Bob's not here. What we're going to talk about today? What's the crack?
Mate, there's been loads of stuff.
I know, man.
What did you get up to, first of all? What did you get up to since the last time I saw
I'll see what I've been obsessed with watching. I stayed up all night to watch that Trump
rally.
With the one where he done the speech and all that. Where Hogan, mate, do you know, I was watching going, this is better than WrestleMania. It had all the stars, man. See when he came out to that American song, Kid Rock done American Badass.
That was a bit shite, but wasn't it?
I loved it.
The crowd were not into it at all.
No, they weren't, but they were into Hogan, man. Oh, Terry nailed it. Terry was brilliant, man.
See, if you're going to get anybody, right, to fucking be your hype man,
aye,
Dana White and then fucking Hulk Hogan, two of the most charismatic guys that you could imagine.
It's like Donald Trump says that Dana White was in his holidays and he couldn't do it, but his missus said, no, just go and do it. So
Can't let him down.
Aye, can't let him down. But mate, as I say, I don't have any political beliefs. I've just been mesmerised by it. Oh, it's like what Joe Rogan said in his podcast. This series of the USA has been the best shit.
I've seen that.
The assassination attempt. You've got Joe Biden coming out that plane, man.
Aye.
Looking
Well, he's done.
He's out.
Anymore.
Bye, Biden.
Well, remember I had said a couple of weeks ago that Kamala Harris was shorter odds to be the next president than Biden.
Yeah.
So anybody that had a bet on Biden, that's...
And now also, because you would think to yourself, and Trump had that with the big... Yeah, fight. That was it. But now, do you think the Democrats are going to find somebody to? I don't think it's not a shoe-in anymore, mate.
And also, you're going to laugh at me. Have you heard of the asparagus woman?
No.
Right. So there's this woman that claims that her asparagus can tell the future.
Right.
And she gets a big bunch of asparagus and she throws it down, and she tells you what the asparagus is saying, right? Mm-hmm. And they asked her, I think it was a year ago, who's going to be the next president? Is it going to be Trump or Biden? And she done her asparagus, and she says it's going to be neither of them. It's going to be a woman, right? And then they asked her to do it again, and she done it again, and she said, I've been asked this before and it's the same outcome. It's going to be a woman.
Is this like this guy we were talking about last week that predicted that Trump getting shot the side of the lug? And
remember the octopus that would pick the winner of the World Cup?
That's right.
Remember?
And remember the cabbage? It was a cabbage as well for that Prime Minister as well. Remember?
That's right.
She never lasted. Was it with the vegetables, man?
Liz Truss. Will this cabbage go out a date before?
Aye.
That's right.
Unreal.
Like asparagus fortune teller predicts when the next general election will be, and it doesn't look good for Starmer. Oh, the asparagus. She said that Starmer's out in his arse.
See what you were saying about the octopus picking the World Cup?
Aye.
You did watch that documentary I told you about, didn't I?
The guy that fell in love with the octopus.
You saw that guy?
Not fell in love, but the deep sea diver guy that the octopus became his mate.
Mate, you need to see. Have we spoken about this in the podcast?
Mate, that's one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Lewis, if you saw it, My Teacher Octopus, unreal. This diver makes pals with an octopus down in the water, right? And I'm not joking, he starts getting halfway, he dances with it, he teaches it words. Isn't it crazy? My Teacher Octopus. And eventually, I know, don't want to give away the spoiler, but the octopus croaks at the end, doesn't he, too? My Teacher Octopus, if you've never saw this documentary, man, is honestly mind-blowing. Octopuses, you just think, do nothing.
I know, mate.
They don't, mate.
But I'm of the opinion that they're actually aliens.
Aye.
They came here on a meteorite, mate. They see the things, they can just change their colour and all of that and go see-through and everything. That's no of this planet, I don't think.
What is an octopus or it's a jellyfish? One of the two don't die.
It's jellyfish.
They're just immortal. I think it's a jellyfish. Like you don't. There's that and there's something else where they don't die. They just always live unless somebody murders it. They murder a jellyfish. Tell you what, I remember getting stung by a jellyfish years ago.
Really?
It was very painful.
Pissed on you?
I didn't know that's what you could do. But I remember stunning on it and something sprayed and hit my forehead. And my forehead was in agony for days.
Really? Something sprayed?
It kind of, some sort of odour or whatever came up and hit my forehead.
Just as well another one in your eyes.
Oh, Christ. But there we go. Theoretically, jellyfish are immortal, although in practice, individuals can still die. In nature, Teratoposis dormi are likely to succumb to predation or disease. Hey, that's bold as fuck. Where we go? So I watched the Trump deal up all night with that, then got up for the radio. Then, as I say,
that's wild. With your eyes not hanging out your head.
You know what it's like.
Aye.
You know what it's like, mate.
It's hard going. That's why I'm wearing my shades.
Isn't it?
Mate, I'm not even kidding on.
Is it 20 past 4 yet?
It's 25 past 5, right? But I was in that much of a rush because I only woke up and I thought you were coming to get me. And so I jumped in a shower. I forgot to take my hay fever tablets, and we were driving along. I just felt my eyes going, it's time.
I hate that.
It's the worst.
Hay fever is horrific.
The absolute worst, man. Honestly.
It'll tickly throat.
See me next to the roof of your mouth, and there's fuck all you can do about it.
The itchy eyes and all that. It's just, it's murder. I actually think recently my hay fever has calmed down, but I've no...
Mine's been bad this year.
Do you know the worst? I'll tell you what, the worst time was me and Noam Dar were driving down to Newcastle, and I can feel my hay fever coming on. He says, gives pills out my bag to take for hay fever.
Aye, and he gives you the eckies by accident. You're
No eckies.
Driving down 90 mile an hour. No way.
No eckies, but he gave me, I think it was Zopiclone. Sleeping tablets.
Seriously?
Horrific, mate. Horrific. And I thought it was hay fever tablets. This was maybe a bit just after the M74 service station, man. See when I had Carlisle, man. Wow. I was burst.
Do you know what I mean?
It was the most painful drive in my life, man. So it was very, very dangerous as well. And Noam was only like, 17, 18 at the
So
time.
he wasn't even driving?
Couldn't drive or nothing.
Well, Noam messaged me no long ago. Do you know?
He loves the pod, he listens.
Absolute regular listener. And he messaged me the other day as well and put me onto a TV show. Right, I think it's like a YouTube original or something like that, but he put me on it and it's called The Real Bros of Simi Valley. Right? And it's like a mockumentary of the Real Housewives and stuff like that, right? But it's all surfer guys. Mate, this is funny as fuck.
Why don't you send it to me?
It's because trying to get you to watch anything. It's like, in fact, if I'd have told you no, I'm saying, mate, you would have probably watched it.
I love him.
He's the best, isn't he?
He's done well for himself, man, living in Florida. And
I know.
good on him, too.
Good on him. So, on Friday...
you had a great wee day out, didn't you?
Mate, it was a G4 Claims horse racing spectacular.
Extravaganza.
It was G4 Claims big family horse racing day.
Were the cuddies good?
Mate, it was, honest to God, the woman came in and she was going to take the bets, but she says, do you want a lucky dip? And it's like a play spot, one with 7 horses, one with 6, blah, 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 right? So, I didn't understand it, man. I didn't know what was going on. But Grant and I, we get the first 2 races up, right? And then it went on to the last 4, or the last 5 or something like that, and I had 4 winners in a row.
Wow.
And I'm waiting on one for Megado.
You're joking?
Right.
So hold on, is it like a coupon then?
Aye, it's kind of like
So
a cup, man.
and you pick 6 horses?
Aye, but it's a lucky dip, they just give you.
Right. So hold on, you picked 6?
Aye, well,
And 5 are in?
sorry, no. I picked 5 and 4 are in.
Aye.
And I'm waiting on the last one. In
When's the
last
race?
It was the last race, right? So we're all quite well on. At this point, I was there. Grant's there. Big Paul Craig, Berdew, he was there. Lewis was there as well.
Oh,
Lewis and Gemma were there.
Oh, Gemma.
And obviously Nicole, the gaffer, was there. But so somebody's already phoned in, somebody that wasn't at the hangway, but they're betting on a long ways. There's somebody that couldn't make it. And after the first 3 races, they've won a grand. Right, so I'm like that to Bergew's pals, like, how much do you come on to for this? He's like, all right, he's going, well, that's that, get on to that, get on to that, get on to that. He's like, you're probably going to get a right few bob here if this comes in. Grado, the horse lost by the length of my fucking finger, right?
Your fingernail? Let's clear that up.
Do you know what I ended up with?
Bob bringing up your nails.
Aye,
exactly. How long are these nails we're talking about here?
All right, mate, it's, just let the know. Just let the know.
Okay.
Right, so it loses by that to a horse that was 20 to 1, right? So if I had that horse on
instead,
right? But here's the thing: do you know how much I won?
What?
16.90.
Brilliant. What a rip!
I know.
That's funny. Did you? If I think you put that in the chat, have you got?
Grant put the 40 in. I think you get the 40 there. You can put it up, Grant. So, 16.90. So I gave the woman a 10 pence tip and took 16.80 off her.
That's brilliant, man.
It should have happened to me in the Chinese a couple of weeks ago as well.
That's brilliant.
Put the order in.
I remember it. That's funny.
There it's there.
I remember me and Fletcher at the. That's brilliant. Me and Fletcher were at an Indian buffet years ago, and Fletch settled it, and the bill came to 16.90, and Fletch was jumping about that, but the woman didn't get it. She was going, good price, very good price. And Fletcher's going, brilliant price. She was all delighted with herself, but she didn't care what it meant.
Mate, I was in the Chinese a couple of weeks ago, and my bill came to 16.90. I was like, give me 2 more cans of Coke.
I love it. So it was a good day out for the G4 squad.
It was brilliant, man. We had a good day, didn't we, Grant?
Aye, superb.
Thanks very much.
Aye, man.
I won about £300, so I was happy.
Thanks very much to Nicole and the crew at G4
Brilliant.
for a great day. And if you get the chance the next time, I'd definitely recommend it. It's some buzz, man.
Hamilton Park Racecourse is good. It's good for the family as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Aye, was. And then at the end of the night, definitely Oasis played. And I think everybody that was there had been on the free bevy all day, man. It was
it
was great. Great day. Had a great day.
There was a wee scrap outside.
Aye.
Seen a wee scrap.
Aye,
Somebody get hit over the head with an umbrella.
Now, I'm not going to say what happened, right? But Sammy
Was
and
you involved?
No, Sammy and me and Beardew were walking back in to the hospitality suite, and a guy got a wee bit lippy with me, quite right. Just and so we've ignored it. And we've not.
What did he say?
I'm not going to tell you. Right? So
Was it bad?
it wasn't that bad, right? So he's hang me.
I hate when that
We've went
happens.
up the stair, right, and we've went back in, and then once the racing's finished, we were going outside to watch the band, and the same guy is running along, and there's 4 guys chasing him. And they're standing right next to Beardew, right, and the guy swings a fucking umbrella, right?
Beardew?
No, cracks the boy in the head, but misses Beardew, right, by not a.
Wow.
And I'm thinking to myself, these guys don't know, man.
We've got a player.
Know. Do you know what I mean? We've got
A UFC, is he a champ?
No, but it was top 10 light heavyweight in the world. Do you know what I mean? That's no. You don't get there without being able to absolutely fucking obliterate cunts. Do you know what I mean? But
What is it with folks?
so, but he scalped the guy that was cheeky to me.
Aye.
So, and
You're
then
delighted.
the guy's backed off, and then another guy's absolutely scooped him, right?
Aye.
And I'm like, that's that guy that was a wideout to me earlier. And somebody's went, no, he was saying, know what you got a doing for?
What?
Saying Scotland were shite.
What, was he no Scottish?
No, he was Scottish, but
Aye.
he's obviously, he's a mouthy fucker, do you know what I mean? But
Aye. Did
that's-
you not record it, no?
No, I mean,
Come on, man. Patreon.
it happened in the blink of an eye. Honestly, it happened in the blink of an eye, and then as quick as it started, it finished. But I see
You
folk.
just wonder with folk, man, like that, ain't good to but then it's that baby, innit? If you're on holiday,
You want to go and we'll go to the horse racing and get a scrap.
Do you know what I mean?
Thinks along the lines.
There is some folk that got their way to do that, man. I have to say that I had a pleasant weekend compared to that. There was absolutely nobody that wanted to do. Well, so for the first time, I got my father-in-law's camper van.
Right.
His pride and joy, man. And that's me insured in it now and all this. And have I told you this?
No,
You don't know this?
no. I thought you'd hired a camper van.
Oh, no, Pat.
So
My father-in-law,
we can do it then.
We can do it, mate. We can take it on the road. I know what I'm doing now. I know how to drive it. I know how to pitch it up. I know how to get the on and out. I know how to turn the gas on. I know how to.
We don't do shites in it, but
I shat in it.
you shat in it.
We made a rule, no jobbies, man. And I took Imodium. I thought, I am not shiting in this thing because what you need
You
to
fucking
do.
done that on
The ICW bus.
an Insane Fight Club 2 and all.
Aye. Were you on the tour where the ICW got barred for the bus because I'd done a shite on it?
That's not why you get barred, but it was part of the reason.
Was it? Oh, that's
not
why I get told. Somebody told me it was because I was doing shites in it. No? Well,
They've kayfabed you a topper, mate.
So that says to me, I'm not getting involved in toxic waste and empty and all
No,
that.
it's that gap, man.
Because I bet you, like, Pat's pal, old chick, shite still in it for the last time and all this. And I just thought, no, I'm not getting involved. But can I just say, wow, this is new, opened up my something about it, mate, right? So here's the crack, right?
You were there with just you and Steph, weren't you?
So here's the deal, we never took the Waynes, right? Jackie looked after the Waynes.
That's the game changer. See if you've got the Waynes there with you. That's a fucking nightmare.
Well, this is what we said we did, because we did feel bad that we were only taking the Waynes, right? But this was what we were testing it out to, learn how to do it and all that, and then we can eventually take the Waynes somewhere and stuff like that. But mate, do you know what you do? You drive on the road and there's an unwritten law where you wave to everybody.
To Winnebagos?
Aye, other Winnebagos, other Caravanets. And see, at the start of your drive, you know what I mean? You're waving. Then you get somebody that doesn't wave and you're like, you bastard. You take it out, you fuck.
It's like when somebody doesn't do the indicators when you let them in on the motorway.
Aye.
Fucking rat bag.
Right, I know. But mate, I'm everyone, I'm going, waving, nah. But then don't get me wrong, it was like a 4-wheel drive, so by the end I was like, fuck, I'm not going to.
They've probably dropped the fucking the bottom of the map.
I was like, hell with the law. But we go lovely open caravan park tour. What you do is you park up, you plug in the electricity, you turn on the gas, you've got the oven. And
I think it's wild that the things have got gas.
Well, mate, I'm a bit fearing about gas and stuff like that.
Aye, so
yeah, as I was on the old YouTube and stuff like that, trying to kind of like
make sure
I was dead so we didn't all get blown up. But aye, mate, we done that, and then the Rangers game was on.
But the Man U one.
Wow.
That put a dampener right on your fucking open weekend.
Absolutely. Do you know what I always say, right? Grant, I was saying this, you know how families sometimes go, oh, we'll introduce the Waynes to the football, we'll take them to a friendly. I think that's a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea.
Because the Waynes are bored out their nut and they're like, this is shite.
See, if you want to get a Wayne involved in football, you take them to the fucking mentalist game that you possibly can.
Aye.
My first ever Celtic game was Celtic versus Rangers, I'm sure.
Was it?
No,
but,
my dad tested the water. He took me to Celtic versus Dundee, and it was nothing each, and it was a boring shite game. And the next time he took me, it was an Old Firm game, and Celtic won 3-0. And I was like, that's a doddle. How is Celtic not winning the week?
Aye. They put. I mean, I switched it on. I think maybe like with 15 minutes to go in the second half, and it was the. Did you see any?
No.
Dessler's kind of across the body, Matondo, and I was like, what the fuck, man. Where's your drink of the game, Granco?
I only seen bits and bobs because I was hanging out Mars. But Dessers was. I can't watch him for another season, being honest.
I seen the lineup, right? And see, just by going by the lineup, see if that's the team that you start the season with.
11 days till.
I know it sounds as if I'm making assumptions and stuff like that, but
it's curtains.
That team does not strike fear into me at all, Greg.
No. What I'm hoping for is that in the next couple of days there's a bit of movement in the transfer window. I don't know about you, Grant, but there's talk of Tav now going to Tribunespor.
Do you think they're waiting on...
They'll need to, we've not got any money.
If they're going for the Champions League, or they're waiting on...
I think there's got to be a lot of things happen, because see, you think back as well, see Angie's first game against Hearts, I think they get beat, but Celtic didn't have a lot of their players in then, and that's probably how they did get beat.
We lost 3 or 4 6 under Ange.
So I think it might go right up to the transfer window, which isn't ideal, but it might just might be the way it needs to go.
It always gives me the fear.
Rift of the week sponsored by.
It gives me the fear. See, with Celtic, their mentality used to be, let's wait and see if we qualify for the Champions League, and then we'll spend some money, right? But you've got to speculate to accumulate sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Rangers are in a position now where they need that Champions League money. So do you spend the money up front and then hope that you qualify?
I don't think they're going to.
It's catch-22, but isn't it?
As
because you could go out and then you don't. Somebody could get sent off and you're out your arse.
Well, it's now told, the rumours are now circulating again about Shankland.
Aye.
Now, for me, I don't know about you, Grant, but I said in this podcast a couple of weeks ago, if I'm Clement, I make him my priority, and I'm telling you now, I build my team around him, and I put Lawrence Shankland as a captain of the Rangers. Tav's gone. He's gone to Trabzonspor.
Nah, you put it on the goalie then.
Who was captain at the weekend?
I think Butland does go out with the captain, Bill.
See, what I'm thinking as well, though, right? See if they're going to introduce this new law where the captain's the only player that's allowed to speak to the referee on the park.
Is that right?
Well, they've done it in the World Cup there, right? It's... You can't have your goalie as the captain then. Alright, he sees the full game, the full game's played in front of him, but see if there's a decision halfway up the fucking park, and it's an immediate booking, right? So if any player that's not the captain goes up to the referee to complain, it's an immediate booking.
I don't know if I'm a fan of goalies being captains anyway, because see, at the end of the day, he is a kind of figure, you know that, like, Toldy done a video a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about it last week, they were going, who would you know what to fight, and everybody said Butland, so he's obviously a big hardy-ass character in the dressing room. I don't think he needs to be captain, because if it's no Butland, Grant, who are we going for?
I think you need somebody in the middle of the park, somebody that's able to then approach the referee, because you can't...
Scott Wright?
Oh, talk him leaving as well.
Talk him, he's got a championship,
your man's Oscar and all. TikTok.
Todd Cantwell. It's not going to work out. Clement doesn't fancy him. I don't think he gets on with him. I think we're better off moving along.
Cardiff.
Aye, really. I just think in the next couple of weeks it's vital Rangers sell these players so that we can manage to bring players in. But right now I am at a point where I'm no one bit at all.
Imagine you're a Cardiff fan and your midfield 2 is Todd Cantwell and David Turnbull.
Is that the crack?
Imagine that being your midfield 2.
Has Turnbull got to Cardiff?
He went to Cardiff
He's
last
already
year.
there.
Yeah. He followed me on Instagram.
Did he?
I still do.
I seen it reported as well. Tavern goals, and if they go, will clear. Was it 75 grand a week?
Wait, wages. He's got to Cyprus, huh?
He's on the plane to Birmingham now.
Is he?
There's a photo of him. So he's
Stays down there, doesn't he?
No, he's with the full team. So unless he's taking him down to staying at his house, he's
Unless I did a training session out his back.
No, he was on the runway next to the plane, so he's definitely gone. So I don't know what's happening.
He was on the runway
Maybe
next
he
to
was
the
just
plane.
waving them off.
It's just, I don't know what you're going to happen now. It's just, isn't it? It's dark.
It's probably like the least exciting you've
Very
been
dark.
for the start of the season. You're not really that bothered about it.
What was it Boyd was saying in the paper?
He's saying
Boyd said something like
months off.
he needs to quit Rangers, or it was something he said this week.
Do you think that's came from inside?
I don't know. Part of what Chris Boyd said.
Phone your man.
Who?
The guy that was the chairman. Phone him.
Bisgrove.
Aye, phone busy. See what he's saying.
He's busy, mate. What was it he says? There's a paywall on that grant. That's a pain in the arse. It doesn't matter. He says he could easily Clement resignation feels as Chris Boy says comments show man on the brink. On the brink.
He does.
On the brink.
It's you. I think we spoke about this last week, but it doesn't instill confidence in you. He's obviously been told one thing, and now, alright. Sometimes there's things that pop up out of nowhere, like having to fix the whole stand and all of that, right? And that's obviously going to eat into a lot of the budget. But he's been sold one idea, and now the reality of what's happening is setting in. I think
he's been duped. I think he's been told that he was getting all this money and he's not got the money. But I think the issue is Clement's nude. He loves, as we were talking about this last week, he loves Scotland. He loves, you know what I mean? He loves everything about the Scottish way of life. But anyway, she's depressed. Let's talk about. Hey, it's funny, right? I was I thought when I hunt back the camper van, I'm going to fill it up for my father-in-law, right? So it goes into the petrol station. Now, I was a shambles, right, trying to fill up this camper van with diesel, right, you know, the camp. But the boy that works in the petrol station, right, was the guy that, see, about 2 months ago, I was driving about 6:30 in the morning trying to fin rolls, right, on a Sunday morning. And that's when I thought of that idea in my head of the Alan McCoy thing with the AC/DC parody, but in my head I had the Peppa Pig song. Shut up, Peppa Pig. I can't be Peppa Pig, right? So I had to be right. The weirdest thing, right? I went into the petrol station and I'm talking away to this guy, and he was talking to him about Scottish squad and stuff like that. And I goes, yeah, what do you think of this idea, right? I was like, Alan McCoy straight. You know, here's AC/DC, and he goes, I can't be AC/DC. Well, imagine he done it and it was like the Peppa Pig song, and he's going, hey, that sounds funny, man. That sounds good, that, right? So I'm telling him all about it, right? So last night was the first time
you've seen him since.
So I'm already fucking sweating gravy trying to get this camper van filled up. And he's going, hey, the sketch. You told me. He says, I was in Spain with my family and I said to my father, he told me he was going to do that, blah, 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 blah. I goes, I can't believe it. I goes, oh, there you go, mate, thanks very much. I says, hey, maybe I need to do this more often, come in here and can I run by sketches with you and stuff like that? And he says, well, mate, you can come in here. And he says, I'm in here day after day after day after day. That's a good idea for it.
Was he joking?
That's a good idea. He's being serious. He goes, hey, that's a good idea for a sketch. I said, do you sell individual fruit trifles? I said that to Crofty this morning in the radio. Woof, right out his seat.
Oh, no way, man.
Do you get that?
Bit of Camden Bar.
Aye.
Tune the fat. Aye.
Mate, you can come in here any time. He says, I'm in here day after day after day after day. Being serious. He was only about 18, so I don't think he saw it.
He's obviously not even seen it.
Aye, you know about that. Hey, that's an idea.
By the way, that's his claim to fame now. Grado ran that sketch by me first.
I know, it's funny, isn't it?
It's true though. It's true.
See, back to this camper van, how many does it sleep? How many does it hold?
Fuck knows.
So can we do a tour? Is that an option?
Wait a hang, right, hold on. Many is there? Me, right, so there's 3 and then we would
You
need
just
to
gimmick it, but
Aye.
just gimmick it.
Well, you could fit in fucking wee places. I'm not being angry, but there's a fucking cupboard at the top I can throw you in.
Fuck off.
No, a nice wee pill and all that. So you'd be fucking brand new. You'd be safe as well.
Oh, would I?
Aye.
Aye, safe, trapped in a cupboard. No bother. Fucking hell, man.
No. Right, let's be honest. And Bob as well. There's a kind of medium-sized one for Bob as well. Right, see if it's me, you, Grantco. Right, that's it. Lewis, you coming? Will you and Moletti? You'll...
Lewis has got to come. I'm going to come.
I'm going to come everywhere. Let's go and do a tour and come everywhere.
How many times we can come in?
Let's just come Oil Scotland. Everywhere.
Grado, Boab and Toll coming to your town. That's the name of the TV show. There we go.
How good would that be? But right, and we film it all. And
that would not be great, filming all that.
no, but I don't mean the coming, but the actual like
doing
on the road,
that would be
man.
class, mate. That would be class. Aye.
Pint 2 shots, road to nowhere.
Take us to Hingme. Places that maybe folk couldn't get to Glasgow or stuff like that.
Well, mate, it's like you say, a lot of these places, they don't get a lot of entertainment. They don't get the house much.
They're starved
entertainment.
Opens up doors, brother.
But mate, do you know what was good about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's you only pay for the pitch to pitch up. So you're about 20 bar a night.
So
20 bar a night, and that's it. You plug, as I say, you plug in your electricity, you do your gas, there's a shower and all that, there's amenities and stuff like that, and mate, it's very blissful.
But you can also
Wi-Fi, I know, mate.
You can park it like caravan parks, and you don't need to use your own shower and all that. You've got like communal stuff.
A battery can last for a good couple of days.
Only do one.
Couple of there's plenty of wee ducats to put them.
You were using a communal shower because you were walking. You sent a video and you walked in.
Aye, I did. I went into the communal shower.
I remember the day that I arrived for Insane Fight Club 2. We were at one of the.
That was bogging too.
Mate, the one we were at was in Leeds, I think, just outside
Mate,
Leeds.
that was stinking. That's when
I went to get a shower, man, and it looked like the fucking scene in Trainspotting.
It was, man. That's when I went. Where was it when I went to Dallas? Dallas, mate. Come on, pulling about the urgent. He says, I'm by the urgent.
I wasn't there at that point, but that's fucking funny.
Oh, Dallas is good crack, man. But we were in that thing and it just stank of men.
That was,
you know that way,
man.
man.
I turned up, it was pure honking.
Bogging, man. Bogging. But I reckon it would be good to go on the road and travel about and just pitch up and do shows anywhere.
Aye.
You know what I mean? And I bought lovely. I was kind of pissed off because I thought, right, we'll get into Marks and Sparks and got all the fancy gear, Ken, because we're obviously cooking it in. I think we should get like the chicken Kievs, but it was like Marks and Sparks chicken Kievs. Do you know what I mean? With the, you know what I mean?
Preaching to the choir here.
Aye, right, and I get the lasagna, ravioli. So Steph was obviously sitting bushed because we'd been drinking for the night before. I went up, cooked the ravioli. We bought an air fryer with us. So handy, that air fryer. Superb.
Forget about it.
Really is. But mate, she doesn't like ravioli. She's a fussy. She's so fussy with the eating. There's nothing worse than a fussy eater.
If ravioli's got a filling that she likes, surely she...
Exactly, mate. It's just inside out pasta, isn't it? Really?
Aye. Inside out pasta.
But it is.
Aye.
How can you not like ravioli? Whether I think she's just having, like, she's just like a preconceived idea of that tinned ravioli.
See, to be fair, tinned ravioli's fuck. You see, tinned ravioli, it's that bad that, see, if my ma used to make it for me when I was away, I would swallow the ravioli bits whole because I didn't like the fucking stuff that was in the middle. There was
some, what other dinners do you remember that? I remember like Campbell's meatballs.
Oh, mate.
Fucking hoaching.
Tinned macaroni.
Oh, gads. Mate, you know I'm macaroni till I die, right? Yep. I'm a macaroni fiend. But that 10 times macaroni it's like sick.
Aye.
Isn't it?
That's what it looks like, sick and all.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm not a macaroni fan, but...
I don't get that with you two.
See what you're saying there?
You're a fussy wee bastard with eating or not.
I like what I like.
But you don't, mate, you need to branch out. Do you know what we need to do? I want to do something with you where I make you stuff and you, like, see all this? You don't like mushrooms, do you know?
I will never eat a mushroom and I don't care how you cook it.
You're whole. I can make, I swear to God, I will convert you.
Mate,
mushrooms get out of your head.
You could go like that to me. See if you eat that mushroom, that a big 6-foot blondie's going to come in and suck your willy off you. Mm-hmm. I still wouldn't eat the fucking mushroom, mate. I'm no joking. Right? That's it. I will not do it. I've tried it on numerous occasions. I do not like them. I don't like the texture. I don't like the taste. I don't like anything. I don't even like people that like mushrooms. That's how much I hate mushrooms.
I reckon you'd go for getting your willy sucked.
Well,
I think you would. Mate.
no, I don't. I hate them. I hate them.
Mate,
Honestly,
I'm not a big fan of mushrooms.
Fuck off,
either.
Lewis. Do you like mushrooms? Fucking, why no?
mate, you're the weirdo here, not us.
But the thing is, yous are immature. It's an immature palate.
No, listen.
Yous are so immature.
When I was a Wayne, I didn't like any vegetables. Now
Mate,
I love vegetables, right? I love vegetables. Right? But I'm not eating a fucking mushroom. I don't like them. I'm not eating it.
What is
and
it
do you know what else I don't like either?
What?
Banana. I fucking hate banana. I love the flavour of banana, but I hate the texture of banana in my mouth, right?
Yeah.
And Sammy made banana bread the other day and she's like, try it. And she's the same as you. She will only take no for an answer. I'm not trying it. However, I would let you cook me something, but don't put mushrooms in it or the trust is gone.
I like bananas. Do you know the only issue with a banana? I think I've spoken this before. The guy used to work with me in the fire brigade, and he would eat a banana like that. And I'd go, why do you need to batter your teeth like tea? He would take the banana and go. And I'd go, listen, it does not need that acceleration for your jaw.
Exactly.
It's just a nice smooth.
See, that's why I don't like it, because there's no like you bite in it and it's as if it's nothing there. It's bogging, man.
Do you like, what is this?
Aye.
Is there anything you can eat?
Good question, Grant. I would say there is absolutely nothing in the world that I don't like to eat.
Do you like celery?
I love celery.
I like
Dip it in
celery.
blue cheese sauce. Tell you the only bit of food where I thought to myself, I don't know if I like this, was wasabi.
Wasabi?
What about you, Lewis? You tried wasabi?
I like wasabi on my sushi.
Right, so see, wasabi I kind of struggle with. But I would take a list of the most horrible foods that people would say they don't like, and I like it. I like everything. I used to fucking hate olives.
Aye.
See now? I fucking tied about 47 olives on Saturday night.
You can train yourself to like things. If you eat them enough, you can train yourself to like them. It's like my mate, he hated coffee and he just decided that he was going to start drinking coffee one day, and now he's a pure coffee fiend.
Is he?
But
what way would he mean he just drinks it?
all the time. Just all the time now. Aye. Up in the morning, cup of coffee, fucking. It's as if it's like, I think it's kind of like the new smoking. Remember, like if you were in an office, if you were in an office and folk would go out for a fag together, you'd miss all the fucking all the gossip and be like, I need to take up fags.
Aye. I know what you mean by that. There's like
It's FOMO.
Aye, fear of missing it.
Aye. But
What's that got today with?
I can't remember.
What were we talking about again?
We're talking about
I think
mushrooms.
he was talking about training yourself. You can train yourself.
Sorry. So you can train yourself to like things like you've done that with olives, right? Now I've tried mushrooms on numerous occasions, mate, and it's just not happening. It's not happening. Honestly, I've tried. I just can't do it. It fucking gives me the bile.
I need to stop this vaping.
You do need to stop.
It's getting it's bad, man.
I was talking to somebody the other
I
day.
just
In
need
fact,
to stop vaping, man. I need to go to a hypnotist. I need to go to somebody.
Have you seen these ones? It's just like a metal.
Don't tell me about them.
What?
Just a metal
no,
pipe?
a metal pipe, and it takes away the actual. Because I think it's just a habit thing
you
for
seen
you.
the pricing of them, Grant?
No, what are they?
They're fucking ludicrously priced, man.
Are they?
Aye, it's like a wee wooden thing and it's got a metal pipe at the end, and I think you put like a flavoured ring inside it or something like that, and there's absolutely nothing except flavour comes through it. But they're like 80 quid or something like that.
See that 10,000 puff thing
Aye.
that you got me last week or whatever?
Aye.
I horsed that in 2 days.
Mate, that's outrageous. Honestly.
It's ridiculous, mate. I'm so
10,000
embarrassed.
puffs. How many puffs per cigarette?
I know, mate. I've looked it up.
That's like 1,000 fags.
Mate, I've compared it before, and I've worked out that the equivalent of a vape, I smoke 66,000 fags a week. And no for half it.
That's no good for you, mate.
It's no.
I know it, like, it's just, I know it's hard to get off it. I know it's hard to get off it.
I can't get off it. I can't.
He's took to the vapes.
I can't get off it.
My Gradle, he's took to the vapes.
I mean, I remember when Steph went, you can't heat it up. And I went, I can. I went, I'll get it out now. I chucked it in the bin. That's last time I
Then you went
dressing.
to bed and you went
Woke
back
up,
down the
man.
stair and got out the bin.
Bin raiding, man. Couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. Because what I used to do is, see when I went with Stephanie, that's when I was smoking the cigarettes, and I used to pop my head out the window and smoke the fags.
And think that they were getting the smell and your fucking bathroom was honking of fags.
And she introduced me to the vapes, and I thought to myself, right, this is it. And then I've just spent a hard times with it. But anyway, aye, so no good with the vapes, no good with the vapes. Anything else? Oban, there was like a good few people in Oban that loved the show.
Aye.
Yep, we were getting
Did you not say there was a couple that came through for the pavilion show or something?
Yes, there was folk. Shout out to all the folk that I met there.
I was
Yep.
sitting next to a guy, well, a few seats away from a guy that was Phobian at the Foo Fighters, and he wasn't shy in telling everybody that he was Phobian.
Aye. They're very proud of where they come from, right?
They love it, don't they?
Aye, they do. But by the way, what lovely people, and see all the boozers and all that, great entertainment. There was
the
like
fish and chip game like?
never got to fish and chips, mate. I got halloumi fries. What? Oh, by the way, speaking of halloumi fries, now
Well, to be fair, if you're nobbing, is it homemade halloumi fries? Because it's sheep's milk, innit?
Is it?
Aye, halloumi fries is sheep's milk, I'm sure.
I didn't even know that. Well done.
Or is it goat's milk? Grant, can you check for me? Either or, I'm sure they've got an abundance of them in Oban.
Grant, how do I get a WhatsApp video to you? Who will I WhatsApp? Will I WhatsApp
Just put it in the group chat and then...
the group chat? I put it in there because I got a nice wee video the day off a big fella who worked in Burger King. It's just about to heat up here. Hold on. Have you done the halloumi fries yet in Burger King, too?
Say that again?
Have you done the halloumi fries yet in Burger King
I
yet?
don't like halloumi fries. They make my teeth squeak.
Oh.
What?
What the
Mate, I think they taste a bit like French toast as well. And when I try,
You don't like French toast?
I love French toast, right? But listen to me, right? It's not that I don't like halloumi fries. I've tried them once and I wasn't too fond of them, but I will try them again.
Halloumi is a mixture of goat and sheep's milk.
Right, well, there we go.
And also sometimes cow's milk, so...
Ryan the Bar put me over on Facebook because I introduced them to the
The halloumi fries.
halloumi fries. They are gorgeous. I had 8 today.
You did?
Aye.
How many have you had this week?
32. No, I'd the 6 for Oban, so we're looking at near 40. There's a boy here, legend.
Here we are live at Burger King with the #1 Burger King man in the house.
Alright.
What's your name?
My name's Chris.
You watch Pint 2 Shots?
Yes, I do.
Welcome to a Pint 2 Shots. It's a podcast.
Football podcast.
It's a football podcast. Yes, Burger King halloumi fries. Come on.
I'm also an Ayrshire boy as well.
Oh, now you're talking. There's your mafia. See you later, big dog. Bye bye.
He's went for 2 fist bumps there before he finally caught on.
Oh, did I leave him hanging there a wee bit?
Left him hanging a wee bit. But that's good, isn't it?
Oh, aye. That's good, innit? I like when people come across and say stuff like that.
I went to pictures.
What?
I went to pictures, mate.
You know who's going to pictures now?
So I went to see...
Cheers for the invite.
You wouldn't have went to see us anyway.
What have been?
Long Legs, which is an ironic movie for me to be going to see. Do you know what I mean? But it's a horror movie. Do you know what? See, when I started saying I've been to pictures, I was like, why did I even begin this story?
It's funny just seeing you queuing up. Can I get 2 tickets to Long Legs?
Any chance you're set of Long Legs?
That's funny, man.
Can I get a couple of Long Legs?
That's brilliant.
So it's,
Who did you go with?
It's like a horror movie. Me and my wee cousin Sean, that's our thing. We go to see the horror movies together. Sammy's not a fan of them, and there's not a lot of my mates that bother their arse either. But
How long are Sean's legs?
they're longer than mine. Yes, well, they reach the pedals of his fancy motor.
How many were in the picture house?
It was quite busy.
Was it?
Surprisingly, aye. It was quite busy. And do you know what, mate? It was a Wednesday night, I think. A Wednesday night. So we went to see that, and
You've got a creepy social life, haven't you?
mate, Nicolas Cage in this film.
Aye.
You would never know it was Nicolas Cage for a start.
Really?
Or the makeup, no, you know. And he's creepy as fuck.
Is
Creepy as fuck. But, so...
But did you get to take in?
Well, that's what I was going to. Right, so they do like a meal deal at the cinema now. You got a hot dog, a drink, and a packet of sweeties.
Nice. Was that £26 or something?
22 quid.
Was it? Mate, what is the deal?
Don't know, man. I think it's because they need to make their money back. It's the View. The View, all their tickets are a £5. Right, so if you're paying for your ticket for the pictures, you're paying a £5. Whereas if you're going to like the showcase or that,
Aye.
it's nearly 15 quid. So they make their money back off the sweeties and all that.
I couldn't tell you the last time I was at the pictures, do you know that? I really can't.
I could.
I'd like to...
Iron Claw.
Oh, fuck. Iron Claw, is it? That's why Stephanie says she'll never go to the pictures with me ever again. I lasted 90 seconds and fell asleep and honestly woke up.
I've not even heard any bad reviews of that film. It's supposed to be
Iron Claw?
really good.
Iron Claw? Fuck was...
Iron Claw, I loved it. That Long Legs has been getting rave reviews, but it was just alright.
So is it scary?
It's creepy. It's not scary. It's creepy. But there's...
He looks like Frank Gallagher for Shameless.
Well, that's no fair. No, that's no fair. That's fair. See the one where he's got his hands up there? The one where he's got his hands in front of his face? That's it there, that's him. So it's quite a creepy movie, but it's not scary. But I'm looking forward to Twisters.
What's that?
Actually, remember Twister for years ago?
Oh, the Hurricane film?
Aye, they've done a sequel to it.
Who was that again? Him for the Borals?
It was, he's dead now,
John Goodman?
Bill Pullman. Oh. Bill Paxton. Bill Pullman. It's always get mixed up with the two, but it was one of them. So
the two actors in that didn't go on either. That's...
what in Twisters?
Yep, two main actors didn't go on. Hated each other.
Really? I think the guy that's playing the main man in this looks like a proper leading man.
So it's Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. They're the two that didn't go on with each other.
Alright, for Twister. Right,
Did you see the video of Roy Cropper?
What's he done now?
Try again. What's he done now, man?
What's Roy up to?
What's fucking Roy been doing, man? So Roy Cropper was trying to get... Roy Cropper was trying to get into his work, right? And he was at the door and the security detail wouldn't let him in. So he started cutting a promo about how he's Roy Cropper and he runs the fucking show to try again. You need to see, I've said it to the group.
Oh my God, that's tremendous.
This is yes. That's what's just right. Practice that. Yeah, look, I'm trying to get his work at the moment. Look.
Roy Cropper, I run the show.
Just in the, just what you know, the water bit.
Why do you think I'm standing here, signing these? Why do you think? Yeah, but this is the clue.
Aye, but MD could be doing that. It could be a setup.
So he's getting heat for it. So he's getting heat for it because obviously the security did his job. Never his pass, mate.
Well, that's
you need your pass.
You know what I mean?
So look at the whole thing with Trump.
Oh, hello there.
Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, the poor fella was just doing his job. But
exactly.
Roy.
Do you know
great memories of Roy.
It would be a great storyline. Right? You see how every so often Coronation Street enjoys a serial killer. Yeah. Imagine that there was a serial killer that never gave you any clues until the reveal. Mm-hmm. And then it just turned out that it was Roy.
Roy
and
Rose.
He had been doing it. And he had put everybody else in it. Like, remember the guy that...
He'd been putting like fentanyl in his rolls and bacon?
No, I know that, but like he had been the serial killer on Corrie since the beginning, and all people had been getting the blame. Like your man that drove into the
Richard
river.
Tillman.
Aye, like
Richard, don't harm us.
It was actually Roy, and Richard was just one of his minions. And he was like a criminal mastermind.
That's funny, man.
I want it.
Mate, do you know what's funny? I was watching an episode of Ramsey Nesbitt the other night, was I and I was pissing myself, man, because they were on... Jamesy Cotter and Rab C were in the jail, right? And the only thing that they could get on the radio was Gaelic stuff, right? So it was all like, so it was like, what was it they were saying? It was like, next on Gaelic hour, we'll be talking about the Gaelic language. And then the next hour, we'll be talking to another Gael who is going to be talking about his favourite Gaelic songs. And then it just kept going on and on and on about all these Gaels. And then eventually said, There's something on the night at 9 o'clock. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's an interview with somebody for Coronation Street. Who is it? Gail Platt. I tell that shit, but it was quite funny.
I know, but we need to keep some fucking content for the Patreon. You know what I mean? Otherwise, the fucking whole Patreon is just going to be a car crash.
100, 100, 100, 100, 100 if you painted your claims. G4 claims.
What was that you said there? 100% claims?
Claims. G4 claims.
If you've had an accident, it hasn't been your fault.
If you've been in an accident and it's not your fault, then get in touch with G4 claims. They're going to make it very easy for you. Don't contact your insurance company if it's not your fault. Contact G4 claims. They're going to make the process very, very easy for you. Who do you call?
You call Nicole and the gang on 01698 767 172. That's 01698 767 172. Do not get in touch with your own insurance company, or else they'll pull half your claim out your farter.
That's right. And they'll give you a like-for-like vehicle replacement, so they'll make you sure that you're not driving about carless. Well, you can't drive. You've got a motor.
Well, you'll have a motor. So get in touch with Nicole and the gang at G4 Claims. G4 Claims, not at fault claims.
They're made easy.
They are.
And
if you want to win 2 season tickets,
listen to this one,
for any team in the Scottish football pyramid, then all you need to do is get yourself onto CBDOilScotland.com. You can win 2 times 2 season tickets for any club in the country. All you need to do is make a purchase online, add the code SPL30. You'll get 30% off your order, and you will get free delivery. Then your name will be entered into the draw, which is getting made next week on the show, live on the show. Barry's going to come and grace us with his effervescent presence.
Is he coming?
And we're going to draw the winner next week. So get
brilliant.
As you know, CBD Oil Scotland do a whole range of products for anybody that's struggling with any sort of pain, any sort of anxiety,
got issues. The Doug.
Yep, your Doug, you name it, there's something there for you, and there's something there to fit every pocket as well, especially with that 30% off. So if you've had any problems sleeping, any problems eating, any problems with anxiety, or your Doug's a wee arsehole, get yourself onto CBDOilScotland.com and you can win 2 season tickets.
That's right, and as Toll says, Rangers and Celtic tickets only available, but if you do want that, the Rangers and Celtic connection, then you can pick to go to a hospitality game of your choice. As Toll says, all expenses paid, just to make sure that if you're a Rangers fan or a Celtic fan and you don't want a season ticket for Glenafton or Ross County, then you can pick the hospitality. Oh, the buffs, the full of the buffs. Then, CBDOilScotland.com. Big supporters of our podcast, and we thank them very much continuously for their support throughout the years.
So, Grado, we had another 2 rounds of League Cup action during the week there and at the weekend. So I'm going to run through the standings. All right, Does that sound good? Going through all the scores.
Boab sent us a voice note. You want me to hear it before we go into this?
For it,
So Boab sent.
Aye, mate. Wee bit disappointed that we didn't, me and Nick didn't get a happy anniversary for you.
Shit.
Got a lot of messages.
Fuck.
Which is very kind of them, and one was your wife.
I miss everything.
Hey ho, doesn't matter, man.
Did you do it too?
Thanks anyway, cheers, thank you, bye.
Did you do it too?
I can't remember.
I'm genuinely gutted, man. I mean, I don't forget the shoe on these very special occasions, and especially when your missus is texting me saying it. I remember texting both you and Steph, and I just thought, what we've got together, mate, it's a bit, you know.
Toe.
Yes.
Hey, hold on.
That's alright, I'll go through them.
He's too fair on me. No. Am I?
Do you know
Toe, did you send the happy anniversary message?
I have been messaging him, but I can't remember if I said happy anniversary. But if I didn't, I'm sorry. I know that you all have had a great anniversary, and I really genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I apologise for forgetting if I did. But Stephen, you'll know I've been messaging you, telling you to have a great time, hoping the kids and the wife are enjoying their food and their drink and their amazing holiday that you, as a provider for that family, have provided. So I just want you to know that I know the man that you are and the family that you come from, and I know that you'll have had a great anniversary anyway. So I love yous all.
Bollocks. Happy anniversary, Bob and Nicola. I feel bad that I never said it, but I mean, it's all the time now, too. He's
You need to stop sending him the videos.
Bob doesn't like it, man.
I don't like how I got called out for sending all the gore videos, but I'm not allowed to tell anybody what you're sending him.
I don't care about that. I love the videos that I'm sending him. It's like big guys dying.
Yeah, you shut up.
Right, okay. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it.
Does he like it too much?
That's what I'm saying. Why take it off?
He's protesting too much, isn't he?
Forget about it.
Anyway, listen. Obviously, for Grado, myself, Grant and Lewis, happy anniversary, Stephen and Nicola.
Yep.
And we love yous and we can't wait to have you.
I get another year.
Right, so the League Cup's threw up some mental results, man. Mental results. Airdrie, they beat East Kilbride 8-0. And they beat Dumbarton 4-3. So they're sitting at the top of Group A. Wow. Aberdeen in behind on goal difference. Both teams have got 2 wins. Not looking good for Dumbarton, East Kilbride or Queen of the South. Falkirk are top of their group as well.
Nice.
2 wins out of 3. Dundee United 2 wins out of 3. Falkirk are top because they beat Dundee United head to head. Then we've got Stenhousemuir, Ayr and Buckie Thistle holding up that group. Hibs and Kelty Hearts. Kelty Hearts beat Hibs at the weekend there.
Did they?
Yes, 1-0. Hibs are still top of the group on 6 points. Kelty Hearts have got a game in hand though, and they sit on 4 points, so they can go top with a win. Annan are top of Group D. Dundee are in second place with a game in hand. Inverness, Bonnyrigg Rose and Arbroath complete that group. Group E, we've got Livingston and Forfar sitting at the top with Spartans, Dunfermline and Cove Rangers propping them up. Group F, we've got St Johnstone and Alloa, East Fife, Morton and Brechin behind them. Group G, we've got Motherwell, Partick Thistle, then Clyde, Montrose and Edinburgh City. Jesus, how many of the fucking groups are there, man? Then Group H is the last group. We've got Raith Rovers and Ross County. Hamilton Accies sitting in third with Stirling and Stranraer behind them. Now, they're doing a ranking for best second place team at the moment. We've got Dundee at the top, Partick Thistle and Aberdeen who are sitting in the qualifying spots for the next round.
Nice. You look forward to the football restarting?
Oh, mate, I watched that Celtic game the other night.
Who was Celtic playing the other night?
DC United. Celtic won 4-0.
Oh, they were in America, right?
Yep, and they've got Man City tonight, so that'll be chip paper by the time this goes out. But I enjoyed it. Normally I'm used to Celtic going on pre-season tours and getting turned over after a load of fucking plumbers for the Philippines or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But they played really well against DC United, so they did really well. I
really tried to find that picture of me outside the White House. I've got good footage of me outside the White House, so I
did you see all the Celtic players get invited to the White House?
I know, you were saying about the ground that window getting COVID after the big man.
Right, I did say that. I'm funny, man.
Hey, chill, you're funny as fuck, man. Tell us a joke, man.
Hey, you want a joke?
Tell me a joke, man.
Hey, you want a joke?
Fucking you,
right, hey, so...
Yeah, Grant. Yes,
Hey, so...
Yes, Grant.
2 bears, a bear and a rabbit sitting in the woods.
Right.
And the rabbit goes like that to the bear. See, when you do a shite, does the shite stick to your fur? And the rabbit goes like that. Aye, sometimes. So the bear wipes his arse with the rabbit. Sorry. Stole that.
Right, tell me another one.
Another one.
That bombed.
Right, that one bombed. Do you know, I was actually going to look up as many dad jokes as I could.
Aye.
To tell a few dad jokes on the show, but you've put me on the spot now. Right.
What do you call a seagull? What do you call a guy with a seagull in his head?
Cliff.
Aye, mate.
How can a car no play football?
Don't know.
It's only got one boot.
Right, come on, but let's come on, because Bob will be listening to this going, Chetty's 2 fannies, man.
This is a joke.
It's shite without me.
This is a joke that I tell when I was away and when I would go round the houses at Halloween.
Aye.
What is a Rubik's Cube and a penis got in common?
Fuck knows.
The longer you play with it, the harder it gets.
It's funny how you remember all the jokes you used to do at Halloween. Mine was obviously always what'd you call a man without a dog?
Douglas.
Yeah, I love that one.
What do you call a Brazilian footballer that said his car stolen?
Don't know.
And he's only got 1 foot.
What?
Rubber toe car lost.
That's good. What did you go dressed up as back when you were away?
Fuck. The only ones I can really remember was Spider-Man, which would have looked like that fucking drawing. The cunt does his Spider-Man on the internet, Spoderman. and I looked like that. And the Incredible Hulk.
Did you just listen to the Incredible Hulk?
Aye, but listen, see, when I got older, I used to love Halloween, man, and like...
You'd have made a good Shrek back in the day. Shrek would have been alright. I would have made a good Shrek as well, but...
I know who I could have been. George the Animal Steel.
Oh, mate, aye, with a hairy back.
Aye, hairy
that's
back
funny.
And big hairy arse. But see, mate, I've done a few, right, and like ones that you wouldn't get away with now.
Well,
So,
mate...
I was always controversial as fuck with mine.
Well, you know who I dressed up as?
Who did you dress
Who
up?
do you think?
Osama bin Laden.
No. You wasn't out then?
Mr. T.
No.
Gary Glitter.
Yes.
Gary Glitter.
My mum took tin foil and
Aye, but
covered...
that's before everybody knew Gary Glitter was a beast. I'm talking about like when we would be going out to like nightclubs and that at Halloween. Folk, everybody used to get dressed up in Coatbridge.
Aye.
Go to nightclubs.
I dress up as like Mr. T or something.
Aye, like
You can't.
one of my mates dressed up as Mr. T, and it was brilliant. He won the award and all that, but you can't like you'll be like best dressed would get a bottle of fucking fancy champagne or something, but you can't do that now. It's just that's what I was saying about. See at the start when I was saying
Cultural appropriation.
Aye, cultural appropriation.
Let's go down that route. I just...
That was pure Theo Vaughan.
Let's go down that. Rabsy Nesbitt, I used to go to him.
Aye. Who else did I go? I went out in drag one year.
Did you?
I just went into my mom's wardrobe, man.
That's brilliant.
So
just dressed up as an old woman. I done that one year as well. I dressed up as an old woman.
Lipstick on and all.
Scarless. Felt great, didn't it?
I went out as
tights and all that on.
Yeah, I went out as Charles Manson one year.
Did you?
Aye.
Who the fuck did you dress up as him? Did you put the swastika in your head?
Of course I fucking didn't. You're off your head, man.
Uh,
Did you put a swastika on your head?
That's horrific.
I know.
But I did remember dressing up as an old woman and getting my grand's old bag and all that, and we used cotton wool for my white hair, and I'm trying to think, who else did that? Oh, 1 year I loved it. It was a great year. Last I used to go with, our uncle was a official referee, so he gave me all the referee. So I had the t-shirt, the shorts, the socks, the cards, the whistle, and it was brilliant because
about getting folk yellow cards and all that.
But the best thing about it was, because I always think what's murder about dressing up is you've never get anywhere to put your shit.
Aye.
See your phone and all that. Where the fuck do you put your phone in a Spider-Man costume?
50 million fucking pockets on it.
Yes, so you're sorted that way. When it was Undertaker 1 year.
Undertaker.
Aye. But it's funny, but my mate Big Dave, he would all every year.
Could have went with the Rangers tap.
What?
Could have went out with the Rangers tap and called yourself the Undertaker. Will I get away with that?
Aye, I think I'm alright with that.
I think so.
Aye. But there was always, my mate Big David was always a cop out. What are you going to dress as this year? Football player. Now one of the ones just put his football tap on and all that. You're like, you don't deserve sweets, you cunt. You deserve a fucking bag of monkey nuts and that's it. No tablet for you.
Not even a candy apple, just an apple.
Aye.
Mate, see when Wayne's would come to the door and some of them just wouldn't have anything on.
Hate that.
Just expecting fucking sweeties.
Hate that.
Anyway, listen, it's been fucking eventful.
It was that, is it?
Mate, we've done well over an hour.
Have we? Have we done an hour?
Right, so at the end of the show, I've not even mentioned the fact that Celtic have signed 2 players.
Oh really? Who they signed?
They've signed a goalie for Aston Villa called Sinisalo.
Right.
He's the Finland #1 goalie.
Wow.
Played for Ayr on loan a few years ago.
Joking.
And we've signed Kasper Schmeichel.
Which I think is a very good signing for Celtic.
So they are.
It's a very smart signing. Good age.
Yep.
Coming out his prime, I think he'll be a great signing for you.
Coming into his prime, he's 37.
But that's what I mean, but Tom, I think he is.
I like an older goalie.
But that's what I mean. That's 37's the ripe old age for a man between the sticks.
How is he?
Leicester.
How is he? Is that the FA Cup? For some reason, I thought it was a fucking SPFL trophy.
What cup is that?
That's the FA Cup. That's when.
Did they win the FA Cup?
Leicester won the FA Cup, aye.
But wasn't it the year
Rodgers' first season, I think
so it was. But I think Schmeichel's going to be a good goalkeeper for his man, definitely. You have Peter up. Peter will be up at the games.
Aye, probably.
And so another goalkeeper as well. Did Liam Kelly get a run out on Saturday?
I don't know.
No. Seagrass is expected to move to Rapid Bucharest for Celtic.
Is that where Lennon is?
Lennon had a fall. Do they know?
I don't know.
I think Lennon had an injury at the weekend. Something's happening. I don't know if he fell downstairs or something like that. I'm sure Neil Lennon, because everybody's going to get well soon and all that.
Oh, I hope he's alright.
To see Neil Lennon. As we see, Neil Lennon news. All right. The ex-Celtic boss Lennon left battered and bruised after shock accident in Romania.
Romania, it must be. Is it Rapid Bucharest he's at then?
Yeah, a bicycle accident. Possibly gone to the Bourges de Change. As soon as you get to Romania, come out the airport and go straight to the Bourges de Change.
Where the fuck did you get that from?
Do you remember that?
No, what's that?
Should I tell you that before? Christ. The woman in the fire brigade told. I tell you what, I was going to see the Rangers in Romania and I was asking her about the money. She says, as soon as you get to the airport at Romania, go straight to the Bourges de Change.
Romania? She thinks she was Romanian?
Aye, Romania. Bourges de Change. You know the same kind of woman that calls chorizo.
Barcelona.
Mexico.
Valencia.
Valencia. The Bourges de Change.
Valencia. Why do
mate,
Spanish people pronounce their V's as a B?
I don't know.
Valencia.
I don't know. I'm surprised you've not pumped me up yet about
what?
My appearance at Charlie Miller's Football Academy.
Oh, you're a mark for yourself, boy, aren't you? You're a mark for yourself.
You could. I'll let you away with that. There we are. There's
so
other
there's
ways.
a photo there. Look at all the wains. Not one of them looks a bit fucking interesting. and a Grado fucking 2x4 or whatever it's called, 8x10.
You couldn't give up. Nah, they were alright. I mean, I just went in there. Right, who wants to be a football player?
Right, I'll tell you this.
Stick in.
That wee boy with the Barcelona jersey is mesmerised by that wrestling belt. However, there is not that many Waynes in 140 without one of them being a wee arsehole. What one was a wee arsehole?
Well, you know, you get the kind of loudmouth kind of guy, but you muck her up with that one, didn't you?
So that he's your pal.
You muck her up. But listen, they were all brilliant. They were great. Charlie Miller's got a great wee setup. They're playing at that Tory Glen every other day during the school holidays.
Tory Glen, is that just at Hampden?
Aye.
That's
and
some facility, that.
Great facility. And of course, I whipped out the 8x10s. I got them.
No in front of the Rains.
I got them to get a wee hold of the belt. And aye, man, it was like one of the ones. Some of the Rains like that.
Should I get a video of them all saying, it's yourself?
I've got that.
Of course you have.
Of course I have. It's like, some of them are like, do you know that? I don't want a signed photo. I went, me man, you will get out when you're older.
Man City's that new team for all the Waynes now that they all have.
Aye. Mate, well, it's interesting to hear that the teams, I was asking everybody who they support, Rangers, Celtic, a few Bayern Munichs.
Bayern Munich?
Yes, a few Bayern Munich fans.
Harry Kane fans,
I think so. No, he said a Bayern Munich player.
Musiala?
Something like that, and I'm like, aye, he's great. It was a bit like that video. Are we going to play that video?
When we were talking about Mbappe?
Oh, I don't know who he was. That was a low moment in my career. No, the Spurs fans, the Spurs podcast, if we no go to that, that's a riot.
What's that?
You're at fun it.
Oh, aye.
Come on.
The one I sent on to you.
We need to get that out. That's a cracker. Because you know what? I feel as if that's something I'd do.
Find it just by searching.
Hey, you explain this
to. You need to put it for the start.
Explain this to.
He says, what's your view on being linked to Amiti Cabernet?
Is that for me or for you? Do you want to take that or me?
No, go for it.
I like him. Good player. You have to caution it when we're linked or we're monitoring or we're keeping an eye on. I'm not sure how far we are down the road with that one, but yeah, I do like him.
Who does he play for?
Just say you don't know. I don't know the name of the team.
I don't think I know this player.
No, he's a good player. He's a good player still.
What position is he playing?
Position.
Oh, this guy.
He's a good player still.
Yeah.
He's a good player still.
I don't think we'll get him if I'm honest with you.
I've seen a little bit. I know. I'm 50-50 on this. I'm 50-50.
When we say we're linked,
we're viewing, we're linked, we're speaking, we're observing, we're watching. I'm 50-50.
I got tears from my eyes.
That's a brass neck, isn't it?
I know, mate.
But I feel as if I would end
Whenever we talk about banter,
I feel as if I would end up. I can see the fear in his eyes.
That is an immediate career ender.
But
it is.
How does he?
But see, the thing is, at least you would have just said, "I've never heard him." You wouldn't try and back it up by telling lies. You know what I mean?
Remember they done it to the guys that done the Celtic podcast during lockdown. They done it. They said a fake player to him in the birth.
Remember Sky Sports
News done it with an Aberdeen player.
Sky Sports reported that Aberdeen were signing Yildiz Elzevon.
That's right.
Yildiz Elzevon.
Mate, what about the whole other day with Sky News and all that, the whole blowout? I thought this cyber attack, I was like, Ken, I'm daft on all this, looking at all that Alex Jones carry on, which, by the way, if you see that podcast where he's on Tim Dillon, he's basically saying it's the end of the universe. I was watching that man shite myself, and then see when the news broke that Microsoft had some bug. Mate, do you know that Sky News were sitting reading the news off their phone? They had did you not see it?
No, mate.
Right, so the studio was out of bounds, they couldn't use it.
It was a Microsoft update fucked up and took everything out.
So they were sitting on a table like this and reading the news. They had no video footage to go to. They were sitting literally going like that, reading the news for Sky, and I thought, oh, this is it.
My first thought immediately was, I don't know if we can say this or not, but
oh, you say it.
Another country had kind of took
Russia.
it in. I never say that. You say that. And I, for one, welcome our new Russian overlords.
This has been a Pint and Two Shots, the football podcast. We are going to Patreon, so if you want to hear me and Toe blether more, then why don't you sign up Patreon? It's a Pint and Two Shots, a podcast, a football podcast. Bob is back. He's no back
next week.
I'm going on holiday next week, but we'll still fit something in before the football starts. But like, share and subscribe the podcast. We thank you for all your support. Thank all the sponsors. Take care and God bless you all.
Stay safe. Don't have nightmares.
Take care of yourself.
Cheerio.
And each other.